I think one of the important things that we have done is that we laid a foundation
100%.
where we didn't allow other people to know what we were doing as we built. I think sometimes, I've said this before, especially to some of the younger ones, I call some of this generation the Instagram wedding generation.
Yeah.
And what I mean by the Instagram wedding generation is people put so much out there so early that you leave no room for challenges to come out. So when the challenges come out, everything's just like, oh, it's brought down, it's mashed. No, we're just going through some challenges.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to just hold back and just allow things to happen privately without telling the whole world every step. He just bought me an ice cream. Oh my gosh, he just bought me.
Yeah, but that's to the extreme. I think with the whole
examples. I'm just saying sometimes you need to allow it to develop
100%
in private until you've got your thing locked, and then you can go.
I definitely agree, but I also feel that with the whole social media movement, a lot of our relationship in the early stages, there wasn't social media about. It wasn't such a big thing.
Of course.
But when it became a thing, I found that so many people complimented what we had. So many people had positive feedback about our relationship and what they saw, which was evident for them to see in the most natural of settings, that it was... I thought it's a beautiful thing to share it because it can be inspiring. And had I not, you were very, 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 very adverse to me sharing anything in the beginning, and I questioned that.
On what?
On social media. You were
100%, and I still think that. I still think that even in our generation, we didn't have social media, but we had a certain social media with people's word of mouth and people talking too much.
100%.
And we knew at that point we didn't want to have that in the early stages of our marriage.
No, but you're exceptionally more of a private person.
I am, and I know why.
Me too.
And I'm private like that because imagine going through your teenage years, being in, the situation that I was in with 4 other brothers.
The band.
Yeah. Then, as teenagers, we had to be private. Where you lived, where you moved, where you went to, what you done. Going through my 20s, you had to be private. And then social media came onto the scene. Yeah. And people were sharing more and more. So I
respect that.
I definitely come from a generation where I'm opening up more, but I still also have to.
Oh my God, but it's taken years.
100%, because I don't need people knowing my business.
No, and that's okay. But in order to embrace others, inspire others, you have
that's the other side.
You have to open the door a little bit.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly, to give some insight. I mean, even you being in this chair, again, for the second time over, is a big thing, and I appreciate
because of the context and as